Hey everyone, Mark Feldman here. So today we're going to talk about permutations. Permutations is just a way for you to take vocabulary that you already know and use it in a different way. So what does that even mean? What is a permutation anyway? So all a permutation is if you take a pattern you know, and instead of starting it where you usually start it, just shift it over 1/16th note if that's the metric you're dealing with. Shift it over 1/8th note triplet if that's the metric. Whatever metric you're in, shift it over one note. And then keep doing that until you've exhausted all of those possibilities. So a good example you may already know about, paradiddles. In stick control, it's one of the earliest exercises in the book. The permutations are, well, we know our regular one, right? Right, left, right, left, left. And there's also right, left, right, left, right, left. There's right, left, left, right. And then there's right, left, left, right. Those are the four permutations of paradiddles. So if you've gone through stick control, you're already familiar with that. But today I want to give you a new example just to sort of show you where you can go with this kind of stuff. And the example I want to use is a kind of common hand-foot lick that a lot of drummers use and know. And it's right, left, foot. Most commonly played as 16th note triplets. So, and that lick sounds great on its own. But if you want to sound different, if you want to come up with some new things, instead of going off and learning a million licks and transcribing, not that there's anything wrong with that, but if you want to have an efficient way of coming up with something new, just permutate this lick. Now, here are the 6 versions of right, left, foot. I'm just going to put them up on the screen and you can have a look at them. We'll leave it up there for a minute so you can write them down. But by the way, there is a PDF. There's a blog post about this at bangthedrumschool.com. There's a link in the description. And there's a PDF of all this stuff written out for you so you can print it out and take it into the practice room. So don't worry if you don't have time or feel like writing this down. Just go check out that PDF. So anyway, so those are the 6 permutations of that lick. The way I like to use it is I like foot, right, left, foot. And the way I usually orchestrate it and set up playing it is I'll play a 6-stroke roll or a paradiddle diddle on the snare, and nice and quiet, all the notes, like a roll kind of a feeling, sort of a double stroke roll vibe. And maybe I'll just accent the first note if it's a paradiddle diddle, for example. Then I play foot, so bass drum, right, left on the toms, bass drum, either come back to the snare with another paradiddle diddle or 6-stroke roll, or hit the first note on the floor tom and come back to the snare drum. Now, just try that because it sounds great. But what I really want you to do is take some of the other permutations and find one that you love. Now, you may love this one that I just told you about, but you may find a different one that you like better that kicks the version that I'm telling you about in the ass, right? So maybe there's something better out there. Only you will know if you explore it and check out some of these different ideas. That's a good introduction to permutations and how you can use it. So why do this? Efficiency, right? You don't have to learn anything new. Creativity, a good systematic way of coming up with new things. 3, it's a journey. It's a way to get to your own voice, right? You want to sound unique. And this is just the beginning, right? Permutations is one way of doing it. Changing stickings on things you already know is another way of doing it. Changing the metrics is another way. To get you started, this permutation idea is a solid way of coming up with new stuff. So that's all I got for you today. Mark Feldman signing off. Subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell. Check out bangthedrumschool.com. Thanks for watching. Feldman out. See you next time.